First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone who are well and taught His truth. Today's lesson is going to go into Psalm, the 115th chapter, really going to go into how the idols of men, the idols and, what men worship really, and how we should be trusting in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai rather than, vain, worthless gods. So we'll just get straight into it. Psalm 115 and verse 1. Not unto us, O Lord Yahweh, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. So we're not here to glorify ourselves. And we're seeing a lot of Israelites who are claiming to be Israelites, claiming to be men of the Lord, claiming to be followers of the Most High, but are not glorifying the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, but rather glorifying themselves. And we're not here to glorify ourselves, but rather Yahweh Shem Yahshai in His name, exalting His power and His righteousness and His perfection, not our own, not trying to seek our own will, our own vain glory, man. Because that is what it says in the last days that we would see. We'll come back to this real quick. Galatians 5 and verse, we'll start at verse 25. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. So we got to live in the Spirit and we got to walk in the Spirit as well. In the NLT it says, verse 25, since we are living by the Spirit, let us follow the Spirit's leading in every part of our lives. And a lot of people are claiming to live in the Spirit, but they are not walking by the Spirit. They're not allowing the Spirit to lead, but they're allowing their own flesh, their own thoughts, their own mind, their own heart to follow. They're allowing their own heart to follow after their own lust, deceptions, making merchandise of the truth, etc. Back in the KJV, verse 26. Galatians 5 and 26, let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. So vainglory, man, we can't be, let's look up that word desirous. We'll just get it like this. Desirous, having or characterized by desire, eager for, wishing for, hoping for, anxious for, hungry for, thirsty for. So we can't be thirsty for vainglory, man. And that's exactly what it is on this side. Vain, man. For the load. I was going to get that word vain. But, we know what vain means. Worthless. To none effect. To none effect. Which they got all together. Glorying without reason. So you have no eager for empty glory. So it's empty. It's vain. It's self-conceited. And we don't want to be desirous of vain glory, but glorifying Yahweh Shem Yahshai and His will, because that's what we got to do. I've been, pulled out the scripture a lot recently. Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. You got to understand what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is not for you to glorify yourself, but to glorify the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Yahweh being who the word ignorantly and incorrectly calls God, whose true name is Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, and Yahweh Shai, who the word ignorantly and incorrectly calls Jesus Christ, which means He saves, He delivers. His true name is Yahweh Shai. His his Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai, man. He was a Hebrew. He was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. So going back into the Psalm now, Psalm 115 and verse 2. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? But our God, our power is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever He hath pleased. So the Lord is going to do what He is pleased, man. And we don't have to worry about why these other nations are saying what they're saying, man. Because we already know who our power is. We already know who their idols are. Their idols are mere, stick figures, man. They're worthless. As is going to go into verse 4. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. And you have a lot of Israelites who are following after, the idols of men. rather than the idols of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. It says, verse 5, they have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. So these idols that men make, Buddha, worshiping a rock, worshiping Jesus Christ. They've never walked before. They've never handled. They've never seen. They can't see. They can't hear. They can't feel. You gotta stamp them up and hold them up for it to even stay up, man. And what does it say in the NLT? Verse 8 in the NLT. And those who make the idols are just like them. What? Worthless. And what does it say? As are all who trust in them. So if you're trusting in idols, not trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, then you're worthless, man. To none effect. It says verse 9. I'm back in the KJV, Psalm 119:9. O Israel, trust thou in the Lord Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. So who is our help and our shield? Not idols. What does it say? How does it go? Allow them to save you. You're going to have Israelites who are trusting in the idols until the very end. But what does it say? Yeah, here it is. Judges 10 in verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. But we, the hopeful elect of Israel, we hope and pray that we're part of the elect, starting with our apostles and elders, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. We believe that the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai is our shield, is our help, while the everybody else believes in other gods to be their help. So go and cry unto them, man. But we believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai. Move. Verse 10, O house of Aaron, trust in the Lord Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. Who is your help and your shield? Verse 11, ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, trust in the Lord Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. Who is your help and your shield? Is it Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai, or is it the other gods? Or is it false gods, idols? Who is it? Verse 12, the Lord Yahweh hath been mindful of us. He will bless us. He will bless the house of Israel. He will bless the house of Aaron. Verse 13, he will bless them that fear the Lord Yahweh, both small and great. The Lord Yahweh shall increase you more and more, you and your children. So I'm going to get on the road, make it in transit. Let me put my phone in the charger. It's like, bear with me. Off. It's like a bear with me while I'm backing up. Yeah, it's just gonna be in transit, and I'll quote scriptures, Lord willing, until I get to my destination. But as I said, man, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai, He is our shield and our buckler. He is our shield, our help. And we're not looking for anybody else, anything else to be our shield, to be our help. Because when you go into Isaiah, the 10th chapter, I believe verse 20, it goes into that we will no longer trust in them that oppressed us, but which when it says, I said trust, but it says stay, which when you go into that word stay, it goes into trust. But it says that it shall come to pass that the remnant. I'm at the stoplight, so let me go ahead and get it before this light turns green. Isaiah 10 and verse 20. And it reads, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And and that's first and foremost. You got to do this in sincerity and in truth. You can't do this for vainglory, making merchandise of the truth. Trying to fulfill the lust of the flesh, the lust of the world, the pride of life. You got to fulfill Yahweh Shem Yahshai and His will, man. Real quick, it says I got about 7 seconds before this light turns green. What am I going to get? Stay. H8172, shine or Shaina, to lean on, to trust, and to support. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. We're trusting in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, His righteousness, His truth, because He is our truth and our buckler. And we're not looking for anybody else, man. You have the majority of Israel looking unto Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, looking unto idols, looking unto family, friends, and their own self to save them, to help them. As it says in Isaiah 30, in verse 1, woe unto the rebellious children, say the Lord Yahweh, that trust in Egypt, roughly paraphrasing. And trusting in Egypt, trusting in Pharaoh, trusting in Trump, Kamala Harris, Obama, Joe Biden, and etc., man. But it's when you go, it says, woe unto the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh, that trust in Egypt. And then it goes on to say that shame shall cover you, that trust in Egypt, that trust in Pharaoh, man. That walk to go down in Egypt and have not asked in my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So you're trusting in Pharaoh, trusting in Egypt, and that's going to lead to your downfall, man. When I hear to trust in Egypt, when I hear to trust in America, when I hear to trust in NATO, when I hear to trust in the NWO, when I hear to trust in the dollar, think money going to save you. That's not what it says in Zephaniah 1 and verse 18, I believe. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai's wrath. The only one who's going to be able to save you and deliver you is Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And that's facts, man. Nobody else. Nothing else is going to be able to save you and deliver you, man. It's all through Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to pump ourselves up, man. Oh, yeah, I'm that guy. No, you're not. If you was that guy, we wouldn't be here. But yet we're still here, man. Dealing with, wicked thoughts. Dealing with, ninjas, dreadheads, YNs. And we're going to continue to deal with this bullshit until, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai saves us, man. And we just got to continue to trust, continue to fight, continue to push forward, and continue to have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai that, He's going to save us and deliver us, man. So I just wanted to put something up real quick before I got to the house and started get my, the rest of my night started. It's late as shit, man. So continue to push forward, continue to endure, and continue to trust in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because there's nothing here for us, man. Nothing. We can try to do the best that we can with what we've been given, but Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai didn't put us here to make a name of ourselves. Lord didn't put us here to save ourselves and to make this our abode. All we can do is just continue to fight, push forward, and do what is required of us until the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai finally, after a long, long journey, save us and put us back into our homeland. So Lord, when this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. Before I end it off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Chakodash, and the bonus as always to the apostles,